now we'll go over some triangle and sweep variations to go to when you can't break your opponent's grips when he's in your close guard. So as I mentioned before, my opponent's number one priority is to get good grips that allow him to create his posture and eventually break my guard. I want to break those, but sometimes it's tough. So here's some options once they're not broken. So first option, if our opponent has his grips in and his elbows are outwards a little bit, allowing me a little more wiggle room. Here, I like to do what's called the hip bump triangle, where I'm going to sit up, grab my opponent's behind his neck, and then hip bump into him with my left hip, almost striking his ribs. And then I'm going to bring my opposite leg down in front of his leg to prevent him from bringing his legs out to prevent him from off-facing himself. That way, the only option he has is to post with his arm so he doesn't go over, which allows me for either a triangle if you post wide enough, or a sweep if you post narrow. So we're here, can't get my opponent's grips going, so I'm going to go real quick on this one, but for the demonstration purposes, I'll go slow. So here, I'm going to bring my leg down, I'm going to jack my hip hard into my opponent's chest, and then he posts. Now, I like to bring this leg up over his back if you can, because it allows my bottom leg a lot of freedom to swing out, and now I'm weightless. I can come and lock this triangle. So again, we're to guard. I'm gonna blast him, he goes wide. Now I bring this leg through for a triangle setup. Do this arm across, finish him off. So if our opponent doesn't post wide enough for us to get our leg through, we can do the sweep. So same hip bump triangle. We hip bump into him, he goes narrow. Can't get my arm through, so what I'm going to do is try to stay close to him, reach over. It's best to reach past his face if you can, and then grab his bicep right above his elbow. Now you're going to continue the same hip bump motion, same direction, and at the same time pulling in on his elbow. Here you come to mount, step an arm bar if you want, do what you please. So again, we're here, bump into him, he goes narrow, throw over, pull this at the same time as continuing to punch with our hips, and if you can, dropping your leg down to block his leg. Now here, arm bar, take him out, what you please. So now I'll go over both of these fast because these are moves that have to be hit very quick. They're quick and explosive, you can't take your time with these. So we'd be in guard, messing around, I'd be trying to break his grips, and then this is best to do once you have the minor let up in his grips, say his elbows come out. Then you have opportunity to sit up quick, boom, get the triangle. And now, if our opponent posts near our body instead of wide, come right up in this mount, can posture his knee up, get a knee hug, do what you please.